Dubai real estate market will never be the same. Many agents act as if nothing happened, but let's finally face it. The property investment boom is over. At least as we know it. 5 years ago, you could invest in pretty much any random apartment and generate 50% back by now. But this party is over. And even though there are plenty of opportunities in Dubai, the rules have changed. Here is a number that makes it obvious. In 2022, 25% of all Dubai apartments appreciated in value by more than 20% in just 1 year. Same in 2023 and 2024. A quarter of all apartments were generating huge yearly returns. In 2025, the share of apartments with such growth went down to 13%, and roughly a third of all apartments performed worse than US Treasury bonds. And the reason behind this change is a fundamental shift. Dubai as a city has completely changed. Just 6 years ago, Dubai had around 100 residential communities with about 2,000 individual developments. Today we have 150 communities and over 5,000 developments. For residents, that's amazing. More choice of better places to live in. But for investors, it killed several strategies that were printing millions before. First is investing in good properties to live in. It doesn't work anymore. And I know it might sound stupid, but hear me out. In 2018, the best apartment area to live in Dubai was Dubai Marina. Maybe someone preferred downtown. If you were not going to live in a villa community, then these two were the top of the list. So of course investing in Dubai Hills was an amazing idea back then. It's a proper residential area with parks, schools, walkability, a huge mall, etc. Now there are 9,000 apartments in Dubai Hills, and 10,000 more under construction and will be completed by 2030. Creek Harbor will have 20,000 units. Dubai Islands will have around 30,000, plus 10,000 in Maritime City, 7,000 in Gaf Woods, several more thousands in Mina Rashid, and so on. It means good for living is no longer a competitive advantage. There is plenty of that now. And if your investment thesis is, this is a nice building in a good neighborhood, you're not just competing with thousands of similar units in the same neighborhood. You're also competing with the other areas that are great too. The second investment strategy that's no longer working is quick flipping. A lot of people got used to buying off plan, holding for 6 to 12 months, and flipping at a profit before or at handover. Well, 3 things are killing it. First, the supply shift we just talked about. Your unit is no longer special. Buyers today can choose between your resale, a brand new launch, and thousands of similar ready units that are also easy to mortgage. Second, we had quite a situation in the region, so the demand numbers are not as high as they were, and it will take time until they go back. And the third strategy that is not as effective as it used to be is something we've been talking a lot about on this channel, but sadly enough, soon we'll see that investing in beachfront areas no longer delivers superb returns. Blue Water's growth is slowing down, prices in GBR and MR beachfront are stagnating, Palm Jumeirah is still doing well, but there is rising competition, Palm Jebel Ali is getting new launches, and Dubai Islands is actively developing. Island A of Dubai Islands is gonna get more than 30,000 apartments. It doesn't mean that they're not good for investing. There are decent opportunities there, but soon enough, the increase in the supply will make living in beachfront areas more common than it is now. However, even though the real estate investing game is becoming harder in Dubai, there are still ways to win. I see several things that work in the post-boom period. Number 1 is cash flow investing. It's been working before, it keeps working now, and it's great for conservative investors. Take an area like Arjan. Average gross rental yield is 7 to 8%. Top properties are even higher. Now let's say something happens. A geopolitical event, a global crisis, any kind of downturn. So first of all, Arjan shows some of the lowest move-out rates in Dubai. Tenants actually stay there even when things might seem unstable. But let's say your tenant leaves. What do? You lower the rent by 10 to 15%. At those prices, it's still so affordable that you find a new tenant quickly. Your yield drops to maybe 6 or 7%, but you are still covering your mortgage. You are still cash flow positive. Dubai is one of the best cities in the world for rental yields. So for everyone who's concerned about the unstable phases of the market, this is a great opportunity to grow your wealth while still being protected during downturns. But those who want to generate higher returns and make money on the value appreciation have almost no choice but to go for unique properties. I know it sounds like real estate investing one-on-one, but for your property to grow in value, you need to buy something scarce and ideally hard to replicate. Let's talk about beachfront again. We're seeing that it's becoming no longer as rare as it used to be. But within the beachfront segment, there is a structurally limited, undersupplied sub-segment: private beachfront, like the first beach row of Island B on Dubai Islands, or the villas on Island E. These properties are exclusive by design. You can't mass-produce a private beach. The supply will always be tiny, and the demand from the most affluent buyers will always be there. Another example is the office market. Dubai simply doesn't have enough Grade A office space. In 2025, the average vacancy rate for Grade A offices was 3%, which effectively means all of them are taken. By the way, the regional war has not changed this trend. Many companies continue to open offices in the UAE. Prices didn't go down, and rental demand is more stable than in residential real estate. So if you're looking for high yield, high growth opportunities, pay attention to emerging office hubs. And even with private beachfront and Grade A offices, the problem kinda remains. How do you identify the ones with the highest appreciation potential? The answer is to go for value gap properties. This is probably my most frequent recommendation, and it works in every single market cycle. Boom, correction, recovery, doesn't matter. Here's the concept. You find a property that is priced clearly below similar ready buildings. The gap between that price and the ready market price is your built-in profit margin. So when the property is ready, the gap closes and you get appreciation. But because it's a unique asset, the market price will grow and you'll get an extra appreciation on top of that. Finding these opportunities is our core expertise. Even though they're often hidden from most investors, we already know 3 that are coming soon. I hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next one.